says sight for Dutch.
Hey, Dutchies, Doug back at you with another episode of your Pennsylvania Dutch Minute. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is a whole series of videos that I have here on the channel dedicated to helping you learn more about the Pennsylvania Dutch language or culture or history. There's almost 300 of these videos in the playlist, so please go back and check some of the other ones out. This one is a language-based one. I got an email not too long ago from a viewer of the channel who said, Doug, could you put together some words associated with grocery store shopping to help us if we want to practice using that vocabulary? I said, absolutely. So I got a list of words for you guys in Pennsylvania Dutch and in English. We'll go over how to pronounce them in Pennsylvania Dutch slowly so that you can practice. And then hopefully you can start using these words into your vocabulary for those of you wanting to learn more of our language. So without further ado, let's jump in the grocery store. So this is a generic list of things. We'll start with the word for store, which is pretty easy because it's an English loan word, da store, da store. Now, those of you that have learned German, maybe in high school, or if you took German in college or something like that, or you're doing Duolingo, you'll know that the Germans don't say the word store, they say Laden. There are a couple other words in German, depending what part of Germany you're in. But in Pennsylvania Dutch, we say das Store, the store. Okay, so that's an easy one for us that are English speakers. The sentence, I want to, or I need to buy something. Now, where the blank is, of course, you're going to fill in the blank with whatever it is you need to buy, your list of things, okay? But at least I wanted to give you the words associated with how to say this, and then you will have to fill in the blank for whatever you need to buy. Ich brauch, whatever it is, zu kaufen. Ich brauch, whatever, zu kaufen. So, for example, if I say I need to buy milk, I'm going to the store to buy milk. The word for milk in Pennsylvania Dutch is Milch. So I would put Milch where that blank is. Ich brauch Milch zu kaufen. And if you had a whole bunch of things you needed to buy, like say 4 or 5 things, you would just list them there like you would in English, right? So if I needed to buy milk, cheese, and bread, ich brauch Milch, Käse und Brot zu kaufen. Okay. And I'm going to give you a link at the end of this video if your vocabulary isn't all that strong and you want to know, hey, what is the word for cheese or the word for, I don't know, toilet paper? You can look it up on this one website. I'll share the link with you at the end of the video so you can fill in that blank with whatever it is you need to buy. How much does something cost? Of course, in most stores today, everything's labeled. But what if you're at a roadside stand and you're picking up fresh produce and it's not marked? And you need to ask the person, hey, how much do these tomatoes cost? Or how much does the whatever it is that you're looking at cost? Wie viel kostet? And then whatever it is. Wie viel kostet? Whatever it is. If you don't know what that word is in Pennsylvania Dutch and you're in that situation, of course, you can be like the tourist in another country and say, wie viel kostet, and point at whatever you want to know the price of. Hey, wie viel kostet this? Yeah. How much does whatever cost? So again, I'll give you that link for a website that you can look up words that you need to build your vocabulary at the end of the video. This is becoming more and more popular here in the United States. Of course, in Germany, for those of you that have been to Germany and in Europe as a whole, the idea of bringing your own shopping bag has been around a lot longer than it has in Pennsylvania Dutch country or in the United States, but it is growing, especially if you go to stores like Aldi or some of these other grocery stores that are now charging you for shopping bags. My family, we always take our own bags, so this is a good phrase to know. Ich hab my eigene Dut. Ich hab my eigene Dut. Now, a little bit of clarification. A dut is traditionally translated as a paper bag. So think like a paper shopping bag. And most of us aren't taking paper bags. We're taking those reusable bags. Another word for a bag would be a sock. Sock, S-A-C-K. However, dut here, I think, is the better word. That's what I would say. Ich habe mir eine Dut. Hast du die Dut mitgebracht? I might say to my kids, did you bring the bag along? Something like that. So dut, just want to make sure you know that you understand that this is traditionally a paper bag. However, language changes. I use it for a reusable bag or any kind of a bag, actually, dut. But you can also use the word sack, S-A-C-K. Ich bezahle mit Bargeld, credit card. So now we got to be careful here because most people are probably now paying for groceries with your credit card because groceries are so outrageously expensive here in the United States that during this time period. But if you just wanted to say cash, ich bezahle mit Bargeld, or just bar, or just Geld, but you can use the whole word Bargeld. Now, credit card, you could just use the English too. Ich bezahle mit credit card. I did use the word credit as credit. The word card in Pennsylvania Dutch is korte. So you could say ich bezahle mit credit korte, or just korte, which is card, which most people would recognize, or you can just use the English. Okay, your choice, however you pay. Remember, Pennsylvania Dutch is very pliable in that sense. You can use English words when you need to, especially nowadays. I also came up with a list of just a couple main things that you might be buying at the grocery store. So, like vegetables and meat and dairy products. So, I just want to give you those words as well. For vegetables, we have two different words in Pennsylvania Dutch. You can say es Gemüse, or die Gordesach, die Gordesach. Either one works. Es Gemüse, die Gordesach. For fruit, es Obst. Es Obst is fruit. Meat, es Fleisch. Es Fleisch. Dairy products, die Milchprodukte. Die Milchprodukte. You can see the English word there, products, right? Produkte. Milch is milk. So milk products. Shopping cart, da Einkaufswagen. Da Einkaufswagen. And if you're not buying all that many things and you just need a basket, shopping basket, da Einkaufskorb. Da Einkaufskorb, or you could just say korb. You don't need the Einkaufs, of course. That would just be the word for basket. And then finally, the last thing that almost everybody takes to the grocery store, whether you're not doing it on your phone, you're actually still doing it all paper and pen or pencil, die List. And that's an easy one. Die List, which is the word for list. So there are some words associated with grocery shopping. Of course, it's not an exhaustive list. It's a short list of words, but it's words that you can at least now start practicing and building into your vocabulary. So the next time you do go to the grocery store, you're going with your spouse, with your friend, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, your kids, start using these words and practicing them. Now, I did mention that let's say you want to start using and expanding your vocabulary more, like we had the example, I need to buy blank, and you don't know the word for blank. Let's say it's bananas or soup or pork chops. I highly recommend that you visit the website Pennsylvania. Let me just double check. It's padutchdictionary.com. But if you Google search Pennsylvania Dutch Dictionary, this will come up. It is an online dictionary, translates from Pennsylvania Dutch into English. Type the word in, of course, make sure you have it set on the right language, and it'll give you the word in that language. This works on your phone. It also works on the computer, of course, anywhere you have internet. It's a great resource. Use it. You're at the grocery store and you're like, oh, I wonder how you say that word. Pull this website up and look at it. Learn the Pennsylvania Dutch word. Okay. It's an easy, free website to use. I highly, highly recommend it. Pennsylvania Dutch Dictionary, padutchdictionary.com, padutchdictionary.com. And while you're surfing the web, I highly recommend you to stop on over and check out our brand new redesigned website, padutch101.com, where it's the central hub for everything you need to know Pennsylvania Dutch. I have links to all of my YouTube videos on here, broken up by category. We also have opportunities for you to check out what events are happening in Pennsylvania Dutch country. Also, lots of other resources. So please check out our new website, padutch101.com. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're in the market for some Pennsylvania Dutch merch, check out our shop, Zazzle.com, /padutch101, where you can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, magnets, stickers, all with various Pennsylvania Dutch themes incorporated into them. Check them out. Make great gifts. You want to show off your PA Dutch pride. You want to put a PA Dutch magnet on the back of your car so people can see you. Check out our website, Zazzle.com /PADutch101. If you'd like to financially support what we do here in the channel, we love your financial support to help keep the channel going. You have two options. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com /Doug Mainford, or you can become a patron on our Patreon account, patreon.com /PADutch101. Check that stuff out if you feel so giving. We appreciate it. And all money raised through those sites goes to the upkeep of the channel. Till next time, dear friends, follow along on social media. We are on Facebook, on Instagram, and on X. Just look for @PADutch101. We'll keep the quality Pennsylvania Dutch content coming. And if you have an idea for a future video, like the person that emailed me about this, email me, info@PADutch101.com. 101.com, and I'll add it to my list of future videos, and we'll keep those coming free of charge to everybody on the YouTube channel and over on our website. Till next time, dear friends, keep practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch. Learn a new word or a few words this week. Make that your goal and keep using them. That'll make me a happy boy, and it'll make you a happy Pennsylvania Dutch person too. Till next time, dear friends, Schwätzt und mach's gut.
Monk's cute, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And schlock that notification bell.